In today's video, I will explain to you the main reasons that may be preventing the law of attraction from happening positively in your life. And stay with me until the end, because just one of these reasons could be holding your life back and making the whole law of attraction seem like nonsense to you. Have you ever wondered why the law of attraction doesn't work for you? Sometimes you've even managed to manifest small things, but nothing as big as the countless testimonials you've seen on the internet, or sometimes even happening to someone you know. Let's explore this issue in depth and support our arguments with biblical verses that make perfect sense. So stick around because you won't want to miss this video. Reason number 1. You don't understand the law of attraction correctly. First, let's understand what the law of attraction is. Most people think that the law of attraction is the belief that positive thoughts attract positive things, and negative thoughts attract negative things into your life. When I discovered the law of attraction, I really thought that was it. But after years of having unsatisfactory results and studying the law of attraction more and more, I discovered that it's not about thoughts, it's about vibration. To make it simpler to understand and put into practice and really transform your life, I will translate vibration into feelings. Law of attraction isn't about what you think, it's about what you feel. There's no point in thinking you're a rich person if you're afraid of not being able to pay your bills at the end of the month. There's no point in thinking you have a dream relationship if you feel alone and sad. There is no point in thinking that you are healthy if you feel that the disease will accompany you forever. For a long time, I repeated to myself that I was rich, healthy, loved, but I felt without money, without health, and without love. It's like I think and say that I'm rich, but in my heart I ask myself, how am I going to pay my credit card bill next month? Or think if I said that I am rich and abundant, but when I see the price of a new car, in my heart I feel that I cannot afford to have a car like that. Your feeling is the thermometer of the law of attraction. What you feel measures what you are attracting. When you think about money, what do you feel? Do you feel like it is easy and abundant, or do you feel like you don't have enough? When you think about love, do you feel the joy of being loved, or do you miss it? When you miss something, it will show lack. When you feel scarcity, you will create more scarcity. This simple change of view on the law of attraction can completely transform your results and your life. So remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if this tip alone will transform your life. Reason number 2 is that your faith is still weak. The Bible teaches us in Mark 9:23 that everything is possible for him who believes. Truly believing in the law of attraction is the first step to making it work. If you doubt this, it's time to rethink your beliefs and invest in your faith. Remember, faith is the key. Several people that Jesus healed, he told the person to go and that person's faith had healed them. Faith is one of the ingredients of the law of attraction. Faith is nothing more than believing that what you desire is already real. And remember, when I say believe, I'm talking about feeling like it's already real. In Matthew 21, verse 22, it is written, "If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer." In Matthew 8, from verse 5 to 13, we see a phenomenal example of truly believing and feeling. This text tells of a centurion who had a servant who was sick in bed at home. When Jesus said that he would go to his house to heal him, the centurion said that it was not worthy of Jesus to enter his house, and that all Jesus had to do was say a word, and his servant would be healed. Jesus was amazed at his faith and told his disciples that he had not seen faith like this man in all of Israel. I believe that God can grant you anything you want, but do you really believe that? Or are you a person who, when you ask for something in prayer, or when you visualize something for the law of attraction, feel that your life will continue the same? Before I explain the reason 3, I want to welcome you to the first channel that talks about the law of attraction based on the Bible. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel to really understand how to manifest the abundant life that makes your cup overflow, just as David wrote there in Psalm 23. Reason number 3 could be that your gratitude level isn't good enough yet. Gratitude plays a vital role in the law of attraction. The Bible tells us to give thanks in everything, there in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18. Being grateful for the blessings you already have will attract more positive things into your life. I usually say that gratitude is the fuel of favor. It is gratitude that fuels favor. Stop to think. Imagine that one day you decided to buy flowers for your mother. Upon receiving the flowers, your mother simply looks and says, "What am I going to do with this?" I doubt you would give your mother flowers again after this episode. Now, imagine you giving flowers and your mother receiving them with joy and gratitude. Her mother even cries and thanks her from the bottom of her heart for the gift. You probably always want to do this for your mother, for the simple fact that she reciprocated with gratitude. Now imagine that God gives you a gift. You simply receive the gift and move on with your life without responding with gratitude. Will God be moved to do the same for you tomorrow? Of course, God is above our human feelings and that He is merciful to do more than we deserve. But there is a phrase that I like, which says that whoever receives a favor with gratitude begins to pay the debt. You may have already read or heard about the miracle of the multiplication of the loaves and fishes that Jesus performed. This passage is described in Matthew chapter 14 from verse 13 to 21. It is also described in Mark chapter 6 from verse 30 to 44. It is described in Luke chapter 9 from verse 10 to 17. And it is also there in the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verses from 1 to 15. That is, the 4 Gospels report this passage. In Matthew 14:19 it is written, "Then, having ordered the crowd to sit down on the grass, he took the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke them. Then he gave them to the disciples and they to the crowd." Pay attention, okay? He took the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, looked at the sky and gave thanks. That is, he was grateful for the few resources that he had. And there in Mark in chapter 6 verse 41 it also says the following, "Oh, and taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke them and gave them to his disciples to set before the crowd." Back in Luke 9, in verse 16, it says the following, "Oh, taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven and gave thanks to God. Then he departed and gave them to the disciples to distribute to the people." In John chapter 6, verse 11, the following is described, "Jesus then took the loaves, and having given thanks, distributed them to those who were seated as much as they wanted, and did the same with the fish. In all the passages I read here, it is highlighted that Jesus gave thanks before performing the miracle of multiplying the loaves and fishes, demonstrating his gratitude to God for the food that was about to be shared with the hungry crowd. And pay attention, Jesus gave thanks before the multiplication took place. And only after he gave thanks did the resources multiply. You today may have few resources. If you are not grateful for the resources you have today because you think that the amount you have is not enough, you will not have your resources multiplied. That's it. To paraphrase Lucas 16:10, I tell you that for you to receive much, you have to be faithful in little. As an exercise to increase your manifestation of good things, I propose that you practice gratitude in the 3 times, past, present, and future. In the past, may you have gratitude for what has already happened in your life. In the present, may you be grateful for what is happening in your life today, and in the future, may you be grateful for what you want to happen in your life. That's right, be grateful for the things that haven't even happened yet. Being grateful today for what you want to happen tomorrow will put the law of attraction to work in your favor. Practice gratitude in the 3 tenses daily and you will see a positive difference. Practice gratitude for the past, present, and future today and see the positive results happen. Reason number 4 could be that your action does not match what you want to manifest. The Bible also teaches us that faith without works is dead. This is written there in James chapter 2, verse 26. This means that just thinking positively is not enough. You must act in accordance with your desires and goals. Action is the key to manifestation. You need to become the person who is aligned with what you want. If I want to be a rich and abundant person, what can I do today to align myself with this purpose I have? The first step to becoming something is to have the posture and thoughts that someone who is in that position would have. What do I need to be a successful entrepreneur today? What do I need to have a wonderful relationship today? What do I need to have the health I want today? Reason number 5 could be that you have doubts and fears. Often, doubts and fears can sabotage the power of the law of attraction in our lives. However, the Bible tells us, because God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That's there in 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. Overcome your fears and doubts, and you will have surprising results. Do you know what faith is? Faith is the certainty of things that are not seen and the conviction of facts that are expected. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Pay attention to 2 words, okay? Certainty and conviction. If you have doubt, if you have insecurity, if you are afraid, you are not having faith. And if you are not having faith, it is likely that miracles and the law of attraction will not work positively in your life. In short, the law of attraction can work for you as long as you truly believe, raise your level of gratitude, act in accordance with what you want to manifest, and eliminate all your doubts and fears. The Bible provides us with valuable guidance for achieving this. And remember, the power is in your hands. You have the potential to create the life of your dreams. And I hope this video was enlightening and inspiring. If you liked it, don't forget to like and share with your friends. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. May God bless you.